So hello again and welcome to my studio. This time I'd like you to get to know all of my machines that allow me to make all of the wonderful pieces that I make and show you guys. So let's start the introductions. This is my embroidery machine. It's the Brother Pfaff 620 and it's a total princess. You have to put the thread twice around these tension knobs, or else she thinks that your thread is broken. Yep, and then she'll just beep, beep, beep all the night through. So I've almost thrown this out of the window a couple of times, but yeah, we manage. And it has this little helper here, which threads the bobbin thread for me, because I don't want to buy the ready-made bobbins for my embroidery machine, mostly because when I started making all the machine embroideries, I loved to do lace, and when you do lace you have to use the same thread for the upper thread and the lower bobbin thread. Here is a piece of lace I've made with the embroidery machine. As you can see, because both of the parts, the upper and lower part of the lace can be seen, that's why you have to use only one color thread. And surprise, surprise, this lace embroidery file is also from Urban Threads. But when you use your embroidery machine for the embroideries you make on basic fabrics, then you don't have to think about what the thread color is below, because you won't be seeing it, right? Right. This is the Pfaff Select 3.0. It has the EDT, which means integrated dual feed, which you can see here. So this means that when the feed dogs down here feed your fabric, this thing feeds it from up, so it gets feed from both up and down. And there's this thing I could use for making buttonholes, but I have no idea how it works and I haven't tried it yet. This I don't even know what it is. Will it focus or will it not focus? Yay! So I have never used this or given it the time of day. This goes on to the list of things I have no idea what they are. But this machine can sew through so many layers of fabric. I'm in awe. I love it, you guys. So a big thumbs up for the IDT and the Pfaff Select range altogether. I love it. And this one comes off, as you would expect. And the bobbin lives here. This is the Bernina L220 cover stitch machine, and it's a real workhorse, not a princess at all like the Brother. This you might have to thread a couple of times to get it to go on correctly, because this is like the most weirdest threading system there is, and so it's kind of hard. There was something about this that I had forgotten how it was used. It was maybe this trick, yeah. So you have to press that white bit and that bit together to make it go down. So you can get it in a position where it's more easily threaded. So one time I really couldn't get it to thread, but then I looked into the internet and there it was, how you can thread the Bernina L220 easily. And last but definitely not least, this one actually is my oldest machine of the bunch, because I bought the Husqvarna Viking Platinum Plus when I was like 18 or 17. Actually, my mom bought it for me, but we had an agreement. So it was an embroidering machine that also knew how to sew. So I had to buy a serger after that, because I just wanted the finishing touch that comes with the serger, the more professional looking style. The only thing that I have to say about this machine that's bad is that you have to thread it from the beginning every time that you want to rethread it, because it really does not respond well if you just cut the threads and then make a knot and pull it through. It does not like that for some reason, but it's okay because it's very easy to thread. Also, it has the screen, so it's kind of electronic when these two are mechanical. So what do I want to say about these things? I love using them. The Pfaff really took some time to get used to, because I really was a Husqvarna girl before I bought it. Actually, it was a funny story, because I bought this atelier machine from some guy that was kind of this old machine used by someone who had their own shop or something. So it was standing on its own table and so, but the engine was broken. It really, it had like two speeds. Either it wouldn't go or it would run like the wind. So when I called a machine repair guy, he was like, nope, this one is a lemon. You cannot fix this. So that's how I got this machine, because the guy who sold me the lemon had this one lying around. So when he showed me that you can put 7 layers of leather under there and it would still run smoothly through, I was like, yeah, sold, I can take that. Yes, please. And with this machine, oh, it's been a struggle. I even had to make these myself. So the machine came with the hoops, but the hoops didn't come with these things, which allow me to assess where I want the embroidery to come on the piece. So I actually drew these like last month or so. So I used this machine for 6 years without the ability of knowing where exactly I'm going to stick my design. Yeah, I'm so sad. And as you have seen on my previous videos, I have the Cameo also. This is the older model, so it only has the one blade, but that's okay. I kind of like it this way. It's not too hard to understand. But in this version I do have to adjust the blade myself. And here are all of the vinyl I have for my Cameo. These ones are the ones that are like decorative stickers, and these are the ones that you can heat press onto some fabric. Which reminds me, here's the press. It goes down from here and releases from here, and then it goes to the side. So it's a swing press. And yes, those are Monty Python creatures on it. This one I got from a friend when he moved. And this one I got from Urban Threads. And here are most of my threads. So these threads are for the serger and the cover stitch machine, and these ones are for the embroidery machine. And the embroidery machine ones are also here in the bottom drawer. And this I've made myself with the Cameo. And these I have painted on. Oh, there's only one I have painted on. Well, this is one with the Cameo. I drew it and then I traced it. Same with the Cameo. And so, here it is. This is my room. This is where all the magic happens. I do have one more machine I haven't covered so much yet. This is the brother knitting machine. So I wish I were a better knitter, but I'm not. So this one needs to be taken out of its box and dealt with. I've only made like one sock and one hat with it. The sock didn't turn out that great, so that's why only one. I didn't make a pair for it because it really didn't turn out that good. And here are some of my fabrics, and I'm planning on doing a video about my fabrics. So stay tuned. So that's it on this video. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to DIY. See you later!